Hey, what is up everybody? ZeroFatz here coming at you on behalf of AdventuresOnTheRiver.com. So for the last week I've been pretty hot and heavy doing promotion for my product launch, Easy YouTube Money Method 2.0, and today happens to be the last day of that launch. I'm shutting it down after today, and you know what, man, instead of promoting it today, man, the product's done really, really well. I've sold over like 100 front-end units, and it's just done really well. The product's done really well. My most successful product launch ever, and none of that would have been possible without you guys' support. All my YouTube subscribers, all my viewers, all the people on my list, all my Facebook community friends. I appreciate you all, man. And I just wanted to, kind of give you guys a shout out and a thank you for supporting me and my product on this launch. I really, really do appreciate you all. To kind of show my appreciation, I don't know how much of a gift this is or how much of a bore this is going to be, but I want to kind of walk you through. There's a story within the story of Easy YouTube Money Method 2.0, and that is the story of the cover art. Alright, so I thought what I'd do is I just kind of walk you guys through the story of the cover art of Easy YouTube Money Method 2.0 because it's pretty funny. Yeah, let's just get right into it, man. Let me tell you about the cover art. Alright, guys. What is up, everybody? ZeroFatz here, coming at you on behalf of AdventuresOnTheRiver.com and the Life of Times of ZeroFatz.AdventuresOnTheRiver.com. So this is the story of Easy YouTube Money Method 2.0's artwork. It's a love-hate relationship by me. It's a funny story, man. It's a really funny story, so let's get right into it. When I first started this whole thing, I just had a simple logo done, and I thought, man, I'm going to do a logo, and that's going to be the cover. It's going to be a plain white box, or it's going to be a plain black box. I'm not sure which, and it's going to have a simple logo on it. I want to be real simple, right? So I went to Fiverr, I got someone to do a logo for me, got it back, and then I remembered, oh, dude, I forgot to put the 2.0 on that logo. Crap. So I had to get back with him, had to have him fix it for me, and we finally got a decent logo. Got it back right. That's cool. That's how we got started. And when that happened, I should have had a feeling right there. It was an omen of things to come with the logo. So next up, I got my logo back, and I wanted to try doing it myself. Okay, let me just do this cover myself. I got my logo. Let me try doing it myself. So I kind of messed around with it. I did this one in PowerPoint. As you can see, it doesn't look too hot. Here's an Easy YouTube Money Method one I did. I think I did this one in Paint, and it looks kind of okay, I think. I ended up using a piece of this and part of another logo, but still, man, I'm just not a graphic designer, so they really weren't up to snuff. So I thought, okay, let me explore some other options on this cover. So I figured out that my cover designer was on vacation. All right, he was on vacation. The dude I usually use for my covers that I really like, he was on vacation. So I decided I wanted to go in a different direction. So I decided, man, I want to have like a comic book character created. I'll get these cats to create a comic book character of me. I'll give them my picture, and I'll have them create a comic book version of me. And the initial sketches, as you can see here, not too good. I mean, yeah, maybe that looks like me a little bit, but I can't really sell that, man. That looks like just the fat comic book version of me. Like, I'm already kind of fat and slobby. That's just the comic book fat and slobby me. So it was a little bit of a reality check, but I had to admit to myself that that's not going to work, man. So I said, okay, listen, man, I know I gave you a picture of me to turn into a cartoon, but can you make me cooler? And this is literally what I said to my dude. I said, listen, man, can you make me cooler? Like, kind of like a superhero version of me, right? And then we started getting somewhere, okay? Then I got this initial sketch back, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's going to be sweet. Let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's see it. Then I got this back, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, man, that's awesome. That is sweet. That's exactly what I was going for. Right? So, and then you can kind of see my initial little logo. I had him fit it in there in the little flame fireball right there with the little 2.0 on it. So that's kind of cool. I did actually get work a little bit of my creativity into there, but yeah, that worked out pretty cool. I was real excited when I got this one back, man. And then I thought to myself, maybe he needs to be less, less like sketchy, It's kind of sketchy there, this stuff right here is kind of sketchy, Maybe he needs to be more cartoony and less sketchy. This is what was going through my mind. So then I had another artist give me a more cartoony version of what the first artist did, and I got this one, right? So I was like, okay, all right, that's kind of interesting, I guess. And I said, let me try to take these two sketches, these two avatar dudes, and try to put them in a cover form and see which one looks better, right? And this is like the first time I tried to do that, because I still thought I'd just do my cover myself, And then I kind of toyed around with it and got something like this, with my logo behind them. And I used the other one, and I really kind of liked the other one, especially when I started putting that logo behind them. I really kind of liked the way it looked. Tried it with some different colors. Tried the other one with some different colors. Different variations of the logos and stuff. I tried fooling around with these things. Spent way too much time on this, you guys. Way too much time on this cover thing. And then I tried using like a YouTube, screen background behind my dude, because it's a YouTube course. So I thought, hey, I'll try to put a YouTube thing behind my dude. And then I tried putting like the comic book kind of like thing up top. And just in case you're wondering where I got this from, when I was a kid, I did read a lot of comic books, and I got this from Savage Dragon. It was an Image comic when I was a kid, big green dude, but it always said Savage Dragon up at the top, and it was kind of like had this kind of weird, slanted text, and I thought it was cool, so I tried using it as kind of like a nod to all those Savage Dragon comics I used to read. But then I thought, hey, listen, man, this isn't working out, Let me see if I can get a professional to do it for me and see what it looks like with this this cool avatar. Because at this point I kind of decided, man, I wanted the sketchy one instead of the cartoon one. So I had a professional do it for me, and this is what I got, This is what he came back with. It was pretty good, man. I thought it looked pretty cool. And then I thought, you know what? I'm not done. Even though he did a pretty good job, I still like my Savage Dragon cover. I think it's still cooler to me, but I don't trust my own judgment, so let me ask the Facebook community. I'm going to bring them into my cover shenanigans. So I asked the Facebook community, and keep in mind, when I asked you guys, when I asked the Facebook community, I was kind of in love with this cover, okay? This cover over here that I did, I was in love with this cover. It had the Savage Dragon reference up at the top, and I was really in love with it, man. But the Facebook community, like, overwhelmingly chose this cover over here. So I was like, okay, they like this one better, but you know what? I'm not convinced. Let's hire some more artists. I spelled hire wrong there. Sorry, guys. So I came back with this one. And when I hired more artists, you guys, yeah, at this point I was in a mad frenzy of insanity. I was obsessed with the cover of Easy YouTube Money Method 2.0. I'm not even sure if I even started the course yet. I'll be honest with you. I'm not even sure if I started creating the course yet. I was working on the cover for the course, and I was obsessed with it. Had this one done. And I had this one done, And what can I say, I was in a mad frenzy of cover obsession, you guys. Oh, hey, trusty loyal designer who always does my covers. Glad to see you're back off of vacation. What have I been doing? Oh, nothing. I do have a little project for you, though. So at this point, like, the dude who I always use for my covers came back off of vacation, and I very quickly hired him to do me yet another cover to go along with the bunch of covers that I already had. And he came back with this one, and this is what I knew when he gave it back to me, that I would be using this one, because I use him a lot, and he's good, man, and I like his work. And at first I was like, man, you didn't use my you didn't use my mascot, man. You didn't use my cartoon superhero, dude. That's what I was thinking in my mind. I didn't tell him that. But I was thinking, man, I kind of wish he would have used my cartoon superhero, dude. But he didn't. But, you know, I trust his artistic vision. And I gave it 24 hours, came back and looked at it, and I was like, yeah, you know, he's right. This is a better cover. I like this one better. It's better without my cartoon superhero version of myself. So I ended up using this one, man, and I went with this one. It was really good. It was kind of a crazy trip around the moon to get to this point, though. And, you know, don't think that I got rid of my ultra super cool superhero version of me, though, okay? I couldn't get rid of him. He was too awesome. He made the sales page and the course like a true mascot should. And this is where he showed up. So you see, I still worked him in there, man. Still worked him in there. And it all worked out. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. Hope this has been cool, and I'll catch up with you next time. My phone is ringing. I'll see you guys. Peace.